Yo, what's going on, guys? Back out with another video. This is Akram. This is going to be a quick psychology lecture. I'm currently in Istanbul, Turkey. Just spawned here literally last night. And yeah, I'm currently at a cafe. Just got some Red Bull, some water, just chilling, soaking in the sun. The time zone difference is crazy here. Market opens at fucking 6 p.m., so I'm just going to have to adjust to that. But I'm going to be staying in Europe, just touring Europe for like the next couple months. Just while I trade and focus on my Discord. I felt like I needed to get away from the hometown. I was just spending too much time with like old friends, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's time to focus on the students and focus on the Discord and the trajectory of where we're headed, and just take my trading more and more serious, right? I'm currently copy trading 5 accounts, so I need to make sure I'm locked in. But yeah, with that being said, this video is just going to be going over locking in again, right? A lot of you guys really love the yo, it's May already, bro, lock in video. I got really good feedback from that one, but this is going to be a bit different, right? I want to talk about specifically what it means to actually trust your vision and make how can you actually make real progress in this trading shit? Because I could yell at you until you lock in all you want, or like all day, but how do you actually do it, right? How do you actually make the progress? Well, it's going to be through working extremely fucking hard every single day. And I want you guys to get to this point, right? Because most people are in this, like, everyone wants happiness, right? Everyone wants to be happy in this world, right? Everyone wants to be satisfied with themselves. They want to feel content. But a lot of people don't really know how to achieve it, right? Well, I'll tell you guys a secret. Contentness and feeling fulfilled within yourself doesn't come from money. You guys might think that it comes from having a certain amount in your bank account. I'm telling you that right now. It is not that at all. Money doesn't affect us. It's about the freedom that money gives you, right? It's not about the actual money in your bank account. So a lot of people tell me like, yeah, dude, once I'm sitting on like $250,000 or $500,000 or $1 million, I'm gonna be satisfied. I'm gonna be happy, and life is just gonna be amazing. Like, no, dude, it's just money is just numbers on a screen. It's just numbers in your bank account. More numbers, less numbers. It's not gonna affect you. And the materialistic shit it's not going to bring you any sort of fulfillment. How do you actually feel fulfilled in this life? It is through working extremely hard and feeling satisfied with yourself, knowing that you are actively every single day putting out all your energy, all your focus, putting it all out every single day, and you're able to lay your head on the pillow at night and know that I've put my all in today. I tried my absolute hardest, and I'm working towards my goals every single day and making God proud every single day. And that is where you'll feel true contentment, inside the journey. It is not the destination. Once you actually achieve the goal of whatever you're trying to achieve, you're going to realize it's first of all, it's never enough, right? Especially if you have an income goal of, let's say, 10K a month, 15K a month. I used to have these little goals, right? I want to hit my first 10K a month, my first 20K a month. Once you actually hit the goal, you realize, damn, I just need more. Like, there's no sort of fulfillment. It's like, okay, cool, I'm making progress, but I just want more now. Like, there's no other. These guys really. There's just through my train of thought, but the fulfillment you're getting is from the journey. If you guys don't struggle through the journey, imagine like you ask God to turn you profitable, and He just turns you profitable. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm making money now, but what the fuck was there's no cool story behind it. There's no struggle. There's no sleepless nights. That hunger that you have in that mode of just grinding towards the path that you're trying to achieve is like 90% of it, guys. Once you actually make it, it's like, it's obviously amazing, right? Being able to give back to your parents, being able to, retire your mom, for example, or travel the world or whatever. Obviously, it's amazing. But the actual story and the grind is what you reminisce on a lot. Like, I'm literally chilling here by myself and just looking back and thinking, like, holy fuck, like, I came a long way, man. Like, 2 years ago, I was absolutely struggling, and I couldn't afford this. Like, this Red Bull here, I couldn't afford it back then. I couldn't. I would see it and be like, dude, that's $3. That's literally like 15-20 minutes of my work per hour, and I just can't afford it. And I would want a Red Bull. I would need one for work. I used to do construction, and I literally couldn't buy it. And so now it's like I buy this shit and I don't even look at prices anymore. And I'm saying that humbly, just saying, like, I've come from humble beginnings, right? Like, my dad never really gave me anything, right? I had no handouts. So the fact that, like, I had no handouts and I had to struggle and I had to make it on my own is it is the actual contentment and the fulfillment that you're supposed to be getting from this journey. That's what you guys truly want. You don't want the shit to come easy. I trust me, you don't want it to come easy. You won't even value it. So trust the process and love the process of just like every single day working towards getting better. And when you can do that, I promise you guys, you will start seeing success so fucking quickly, because you were just going to fall in love with the process. That's what I did. I stopped searching for results. I just focused on making sure I was working the absolute hardest I could every single day and laying it out there. That was the best feeling ever in the world. That is still the best feeling ever in the world, when you sit there and you're laying your bed at night and it's 10 p.m. and you put your head on a pillow and you know that you just gave it all you had today, whether it's in the gym, whether it's in your exercise, whether it's in your business, and you tried your absolute hardest, right? That is the best feeling. Whether you got results or not, that is the best feeling, I'm telling you guys. So how do you make quick progress, and how to actually, for day traders, how to turn profitable quickly? It is from that. It is from giving it your absolute all every single day. Whether that's going to be back testing, whether it's going to be on the charts, whether that's going to be in the gym as well. In all aspects, go as hard as you possibly can. Trust the process and love that process, because I'm telling you guys, you're going to cherish it once you actually make it. Once you actually make it in day trading or whatever the fuck you want to do, you're gonna look back and be like, damn, that, like, I really was grinding back then. That is the whole purpose of it. That's the whole, like, concept. Without that grind, without that hunger phase, like, it's not pointless, because obviously money is great, but it's definitely 10x better when you have a really good story behind it. So with that being said, though, like, make sure every single day you guys are laying it out. You know, you're going to failure in the gym. You're telling yourself you're gonna go on a 5K run, and you go and do that 5K no matter how hard it got towards the end, and you still pursued it, you still finished it and persisted. Those are the best days, when you're grinding hard in the gym, you're grinding hard in your business, you're taking it serious. You know, you're back testing, you're journaling, you're staying patient for high quality trades, you're following your risk management plan, and you're just focused on that process. Dude, regardless of the result's gonna come. So regardless of that day's result, you know that you put in everything and the inputs were there. You put in everything you could, and you're gonna end up laying your head on that pillow at night super satisfied that, you know, you're making God proud of his creation. You're doing everything that he's sending you out for you to do. You're not being a lazy motherfucker. Half of you guys are just too fucking lazy. You're too arrogant. You're too arrogant to put the work in. You think that you're too good to put the work in. Who the fuck do you think you are, bro? Who the fuck do you think you are? That's so disrespectful to everyone else who's grinding their ass off in this game. Damn, that bird teleclose. That's so disrespectful to everyone that's grinding their ass off in this game, journaling, back testing, you know, staying patient for high quality trades, missing out on like, you know, making sure they're not over trading and over leveraging. Who the fuck do you think you are to just, yeah, I don't have to do any of that. I'm not gonna back test. I'm not gonna journal. I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna jump on the charts and just press buttons, and, you know, I'm gonna be fine. No, dude, you're gonna fucking fail, and you're gonna be super depressed 2-3 years from now, because you're not gonna make any progress while everyone else is running laps around you. I'm telling you guys need to make sure you're laying it out every single day. You're giving it your absolute all every single day. You're working on becoming a professional. If you're day trading, you're working on becoming a professional. What does that mean? Building quality, good habits every single day, and that's your main focus. Building good habits, following your risk management plan, taking high quality trades. If you don't have a mentor yet, invest in a fucking mentor, learn a strategy, and then go from there. Once you have a strategy down, then it's a matter of controlling your psychology, following your risk management plan, and trusting the fucking process, putting in that work every single day. You guys need to be taking action. Without you taking action on your goals, without you taking action on, you know, this fairy tale life that you want to accomplish in the next 3-5 years, you're not gonna make it, dude. I don't know what you guys think this is. This isn't fucking Disneyland. This isn't La La Land. If you're not actively every single day giving it your absolute all every single day, trying to get better at whatever you got going on to get to whatever point you want to get to, you are not going to get to that point. It's that easy. It's 1 + 1 = 2. Stop thinking that a miracle is gonna fall from the sky and that all of a sudden you're just gonna be a rich motherfucker. You're just gonna be rich balling with the SVJ in Miami. No, you're not. You literally aren't. So, and I'm saying that out of, you need to come to the realization, no one's coming to save you. You have to make this shit happen on your own. You have to make this shit happen. No one's coming to save you. That means it takes self-accountability. You are a CEO, especially you guys that are day trading. You guys don't understand. This isn't a hobby you're doing. You are a CEO. You need to be self-accountable. You need to be self-responsible as well. Like, you need to be holding yourself accountable in terms of your habits, in terms of the trades you're taking. Journal every single one of your executions. Stop being a lazy motherfucker. Anyways, with that being said, it's gonna be a quick video. I'm about to go explore a little bit more of Istanbul. I'm here at just like this cafe thing or whatever. Just gonna be getting some more sun. I might go on a little run. But yeah, with that being said, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment in terms of what you guys want to see more from me, or what your guys' thoughts are on this video. Anyways, with that being said, love you guys. Peace.